Welcome back to the crypto channel, the best crypto channel around the world. My name is Ish, and I'm back with a video. But this video is about my bad experience traveling with Delta Airlines from United States back to Uganda. So what happened was this. My son is going, come back. Easy. Where are you going? Come back. Okay, yeah. My bad experience with Delta Airlines. So I booked a ticket. It was going to go from Los Angeles to Seattle, then from Seattle to Amsterdam, then from Amsterdam to Uganda, Entebbe. So the entire ordeal started on Monday, January 10th, 2022. I went to the airline 3 hours earlier than my scheduled flight. And when I arrived over there, I went through security. I did all what they have to do. And fortunately, when time came, the flight was leaving at 9:30. By 8:50, we were already on board. So all of a sudden, the flight crew told us, you know what? They have an issue with the airline, like the plane. They have an issue, like a mechanical issue. Can you imagine mechanical issue? This is not like some kind of sort of weather or whatever it is, but it was a mechanical issue with the plane. So we were delayed like an hour. They were fixing the plane. Don't sit in the ground. Easy. Did you pee on yourself? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. I'm sorry. My son, I'm recording. You pee on yourself. You pee on yourself. What did they tell you? Go in the bathroom and put off the trouser and pee in the bathroom. Now. Hurry up. Hurry up. You hurry up. When you're done, you come, we go back. We go to town. Right? So, where was I? We sat on a plane for like an hour, and these guys were fixing the plane while we're sitting inside the plane. Can you imagine that kind of customer service? So my other flight was scheduled to leave Seattle at 1:30. So the flight from Los Angeles to Seattle takes about 2.5 hours. So we left. Go put off your trouser, put off your shoes. Put off the shoes. Put off your trouser. Yeah, I'm serious. And don't put that thing in your mouth. I'm sorry, but my son is disturbing me. But so we sat in the plane for 1 hour. When we sat in the plane for 1 hour, they were fixing it. This was a mechanical problem, not even a like weather problem or something. Usually I can't believe that the entire airline would have old stuff, like old, planes they have to fix when the customers are on board already. So we left like Los Angeles at 10:30. We arrived in Seattle around 2:30. So my plane had already left, which was planned to be on like 1:30. So they had already left. But fortunately, they told us I was already aware, and I was already, I had already prepared that, the plane had already gone. So fortunately, they gave me a hotel. They gave me a nice hotel. It was 4 Points Sheraton by Sheraton. It was nice. They gave me Uber from the airport to the hotel, which was cool. And I was like, okay, fine. Tomorrow, they put me on the next flight for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm like, okay, tomorrow I'll go. And then, they had already connected from Seattle, Washington to Amsterdam, then from Amsterdam to Entebbe. Okay, in the morning, my flight was scheduled to leave at 1:30 again. So I went earlier, I went through security, I was done with security. But we sat over there. So they said, okay, we're gonna build on time. And then they started calling us, and then we lined up. And all of a sudden they were like, okay, the plane has a mechanical issue. I'm like, damn. And the mechanical issue is gonna take like 10 minutes to fix. I'm like, okay, well, I hope 10 minutes. And then they said it's gonna be 30 minutes to fix. I'm like, okay, I'm praying, God. And then I'm like, well, I hope I don't miss my other flight. Oh my God. And they're like, oh, it's gonna be an hour. I'm like, oh my God. And then it became 2 hours and then 3 hours. I'm like, fuck, bang. And by the time the plane was done, it was like 3 or 4 p.m. in Seattle. So we boarded and then we left for Amsterdam. We arrived in Amsterdam. That was the worst experience I've ever experienced traveling. But the other good thing that when I arrived in Amsterdam, I was ready on my computer. I was trying to see what is popping on crypto because I love crypto. I travel when I'm trading crypto. I sleep when I'm thinking about crypto. You know what I mean? So we arrived in Amsterdam and then, and bam, we like my flight was already gone. So we went. Amsterdam is so disorganized. Like the Schiphol, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce the airport name, Schiphol, whatever it is. There was a big line, very disorganized, and fortunately, Delta had put me on another plane from Amsterdam going to Dubai, then from Dubai going to Kampala, and then the flight was scheduled to leave at 2:30, which was good. So, but the line in Amsterdam was so huge that everybody was they had already missed their flight, and they were trying to what? To get their connection flight or fix their thing. So everybody was there, disorganized, these kiosks and whatever, they have numbers to call you, and this a big line, like 1,000 people over on the line. So fortunately, I don't know how it happened. I jumped the queue and then I got my boarding pass. So boom, I went through security and then I boarded. Boom, went to Dubai. But the flight they had put me on was gonna take another. I arrived in Dubai, to board on my flight from Dubai to Entebbe, it would take another almost 6 hours, or no, 9 hours. So I sat in the airport for 9 hours. 9 hours. Had it not been crypto, because I could go on the computer, check on my crypto, buy and sell this thing and there. So, what I mean? It helped me. I waited until it was done. So that was my ordeal. We finally went through it, and we were fine, and now I'm back. I'm here in Africa, deep in the village. You know what I mean? So thank you, and you guys don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share my bad experience with Delta Airlines. I hope everybody's okay, and I hope all right. See you next time.